Another week has rolled around and the nights are drawing in. So, I invite you once again to gaze into the abyss and bear witness to some of the truly terrible people we share the planet with. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to People Being Awful, Part 61. Let's kick off with some religious education.
Normally I don't do this, but somebody posted on one of my TikTok videos about I shouldn't be wearing this hijab with this accent. Well, let me tell you something. I am Irish and I am from the South, and I will wear this hijab because I wear it for Allah, not for no man, not for anybody else. I wear it for Allah. And if you have a problem with it, I don't know what to tell you. This is a peaceful religion. You need to do a little Google search instead of believing everything that you hear on the news, okay? It doesn't matter where you're from. You can be Muslim. It does not matter where you're from. You can be Muslim. It doesn't have anything to do with where somebody's from. So you need to do a little more educational background before you go posting stupid stuff. Because you're wearing a baseball hat, does that mean you're bald underneath that hat? If you are, that's your business. Just like this is my business, okay? Don't come on people's accounts saying stupid stuff like that. You should take that off with that accent. You should mind your business.
That look and that accent simply don't work together. It's like there's been a mix-up at the factory, and no, love, you aren't Irish, you are American. Your ancestors may have been Irish, but no one from Donegal has an accent like that. As for her claims about the religion of peace, I had a look at the stats. Admittedly, they're for the UK, not the USA. In this country, followers of that faith make up 6.5% of the population. Since 2018, they have carried out 67% of all terrorist attacks and currently make up 80% of the people on the UK terror watch list. Now, there's an unfortunate stereotype about some people from the southern states of America being a bit inbred and stupid. She's taking it to the next level. And yes, I am bald under my baseball cap, but I wear this because I think it suits me. She's wearing her headgear because she's dedicating her life to the followings of a genocidal kiddie fiddler. Next.
I'm trying to evaporate the sweat mustache on top of my real mustache. I'm so hot, I'm so sweaty, and it's like cold outside because I'm in menopause. I'm trying to...
For fuck's sake, his sweat mustache on top of his real mustache. Sir, you are not going through the menopause. Your periods aren't stopping because they never started. You do not have a womb. You are sans uterus, you fucking lunatic. And I'm used to the hardcore cocks in frocks being obsessed with the menstrual cycle. This is the first time I've seen one of them concerned that it's ending.
You do realize that if an American president uses the American military on American citizens on American soil, he's declaring war on the American people. You understand that, right? And if Trump does that, if Trump uses the American military on American citizens on American soil, the American people will fight back against him. We'll have no choice but to fight back against him. You understand that, right?
As far as my very limited understanding goes, the American army cannot be deployed on American soil unless they are assisting the National Guard, who can be deployed in America and abroad. So, broadly speaking, our new friend is talking shit. That being said, because I've heard this many times, when did Trump declare war on the US citizens? But let's assume that our tubby new friend is onto something. What is he planning to do? Are he and those of his ilk going to rise up and fight? Because I know a lot of Americans have firearms. Earlier this week, I had a video chat with a friend of mine from Texas, and she has more guns than the fucking British Army. But the American Army will have much better guns than the average American citizen. Not only that, the US Army has 4,640 tanks. That's without all the other armoured fighting vehicles, just battle tanks. So if our new friend is running out into the street, waving his revolutionary flag, carrying his hunting rifle, I don't rate his chances against the howitzer on an M1 Abrams. That got a bit intense. Let's lighten the mood. Yes, I bet conservative men all around the world are kicking themselves that never will they get to fire their custard cannon into such a natural and rare beauty's hairy lasagna. It puts me in mind of the overweight blue-haired women who carry placards saying things like "hands off my body," even though no right-thinking man would go anywhere fucking near them.
If you are anti-fascist, or you are against Antifa, you are a fascist, or you are for fascist, because Antifa is against fascism. Anti-fascist. Antifa.
Speaking of blue-haired women, I've said this before, but Antifa are a group of people who dress all in black and go out kicking the shit out of anyone that doesn't go along with their ideology, which is a rather fascistic way of doing business. Not only that, but for the last 2 bloody years, they've been out on the anti-Israel hate marches, shouting from the river to the sea. So, we have people who dress in black, who are violent and openly anti-Semitic, but apparently they're against fascism. Let's keep this emerging theme going.
What a fucking lie! Because we are literally watching our country and our people become Nazi Germany 2.0. We're literally watching it happen. We're living it.
Literally watching our country and our people become Nazi Germany 2.0. Is that really true? Or is it more likely that what she has an issue with is illegal immigrants being deported or deporting themselves, and law and order being restored to liberal towns and cities that had fucking gone out of control? That's the thing with the woke anti-everything mob. They overreact to everything. I imagine she wakes up every morning screaming because when she went to bed it was dark and now suddenly it's light again. So, come the revolution, what will the fighters actually look like? I have no fucking idea what that thing is. That being said, I don't believe it's the reincarnation of Bruce Lee. I think you could evade an attack by the thing from Atlantis by just slowly walking away. Because that video clip is 7 seconds long. I bet whatever he, she or it did afterwards was 10 minutes of trying to get its breath back. One clip to go. Strap yourselves in. It's rare that I'm lost for words, but what was going on there then? What had that tree done that the people around it were shouting, hissing, apparently talking in tongues and hugging it? Those people should be aware that that tree is producing oxygen that keeps them alive. They should fucking apologise to it. Anyway, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you could like, share or comment on the video, that really helps the algorithm. If you'd like to support me in making these videos, there are links in the description to buy me a coffee and to my Patreon, which is about to get revamped. And as ever, thanks for watching. So, another week has rolled around, and once again, have I fucking got this wrong? Literally becoming Nazi Germany 2.0. Where the fuck is America going to annex? It's either Canada or Mexico. I don't have a fucking follow-up line. So when it comes to Antifa, I've seen a number of their members wearing Adidas tracksuits. Now, I'm wearing an Adidas cap. It's not the reason I wear it, but are they not aware that Adidas is short for Adolf Dassler. He was a prominent Nazi. During the Second World War, Adidas produced shoes, or boots I think, which were called Blitzkrieg and Mein Kampf. I bet so many conservative men are simply gutted. They will never get to ram their pork sword into that young lady. And because she's so attractive, I bet she's had so much action her undercarriage looks like a vandalised bus seat.